Welcome, class, to lesson 3-8. Strong mathematicians can use rounding and estimation to check quotients. So you take out your notebook, your pencil, write down today's date and the lesson, and let's get started. Some more vocabulary word, quotients. What does that mean again? You can always look back in your notes if you're taking good notes. As our second above before, it said divide, multiply, subtract, check, bring down, repeat, reminder. Does McDonald's sell cheeseburgers? Really is our quote. And kind of that estimation thing, so that's kind of what we're talking about today. Is we're going to probably write this part down of our notes. So you kind of want to think about as multiplication, because I know we're probably better multipliers than dividers. So with that, I kind of look at this number as 6 times what is close to 5,568. Well, if I think about a number that might be close, I would round down. I think about 54 because I know 6 times 9 is 54, so that would be close to 900. And that would mean this would round up to 6,000. So that would be 1,000. So I know my answer should be somewhere between 1,000 and 900. Kind of as that estimation sandwich we use on some of our other units of operations, math operations. So we can still use it here to say, so our answer should be between 1,000 and 900. Makes it probably come closer to 900. So with that, we can see how we can use estimation to help us out. You can pause the video, kind of use it as your estimation notes to see, like, all right, so I gotta kind of find multiples that are close to the number, one that's lower, one that's higher, so I can sandwich that number in between, so I kind of sandwich what my answer should be in between as well. We're going to estimate, and then we're going to use any method to solve. So when I estimate, really, if I think about this, I should really block out, for now, I'm going to scribble these out. I'll bring those back when I need them when I erase. 7 to 54. So 7 times what is close to 54? So not equal to, we'll put approximately. And then 7 times something's going to be bigger than 54, and 7 times something's going to be less than 54. So if I think about this, I'm going to say 54, so that's 7 times 5 is 35, 7 times 6 is 42, 7 times 7 is 49. That's pretty close. So I'm going to go 7 times 7 will give me 49. And that means I'm going to go with 8. 7 times 8 would give me 56. So we know that since this is in the 54 is just in the thousands and hundreds, that means I need to add 2 more zeros to my estimates, which would give me here and here, because this is 5,483. So I know my answer should be somewhere between 800 and 700 when I solve this problem. So you can pause the video, solve the problem, see if your answer is between 700 and 800, and I'll try that right now as well. 7 can go into 54. Well, I kind of gave myself a little hint over there. 7 times 7 is 49. Going to subtract. I'm going to get 5. Bring down the 8 because 5 is less than 7. Well, there's another helpful hint. 56. 8 times 7 is 56. Look at all those answers I was already helping myself out with that I didn't even know about. 58 minus 56 is 2. 2 is less than 7. Bring down the 3. No helpful hints here. 7 times 3 is 21. Subtract 2. Nothing to bring down, so this 2 becomes my remainder. And now if I look, my answer of 783 with a remainder of 2 is between these two. So I got a pretty good chance that my answer is in the right ballpark. So that's how you kind of use estimation to kind of help us figure out what we need to do here. So let's do the same thing with this problem. We're going to go 6 times something, which is close to 46. So 6 times something's going to be lower than that, and 6 times something's going to actually be higher than that. So we can sandwich 46 right in the middle. Let's see, if I look over here, 6 times 5 is 30, 6 times 6 is 36, 6 times 7 is 42. That's pretty close. I'm going to go with that one, 42. And then 6 times 8 should be the next number above it, would be 48. But now we know this is in the thousands, so I would have 52. So this would be 0, 0, and 0, 0. Which means I'd put 2 zeros right here and 2 right here. So I know my number should be between 700 and 800 again. What the heck? Look at that. I can't believe how close they are. So right now, pause the video. See if your answer is between 700 and 800 as I attempt to do this problem as well. So 6 can go into 46. We will 7 times because I know it's just the closest one lower to it from my estimation sandwich over there. 4, bring down the 5. Well, this is really, 45 is really close to 46. So I'm going to guess it's that same 7 again. 7 times 6 is 42. And the 3, bring down the 2. That's pretty close to 30, and I know 6 times 5 is 30, so I'm going to put a 5 here. 6 times 5 is 30. Gives me 2, nothing else to bring down, so this turns into my remainder. So 775 with the remainder 2 is between 800 and 700, so I'm thinking I feel pretty good about my answer. So you can pause the video right now and see how these estimations are working out with our actual solving the problem to help us out. Because I know sometimes when those zeros get in there, we don't have to bring down a 0 and nothing goes up there, that can throw off our number. So by doing estimation, we kind of get an area of where that number is going to be between before we even start that we feel pretty confident about. So you can pause the video, write these down as we move on to the next problem. So decide whether you need an exact answer or an estimate, then find the answer. Sam bought a board that was 72 inches long to make bookshelves. He wants to cut the board into 3 equal pieces and use each one for a shelf. How long will each shelf be? Well, I've learned when you cut wood, you have to measure twice and cut once, because once you cut wood, you have a hard time putting it back together again. So my guess this is going to be an exact answer, not an estimate. So we have 72, and we're going to divide it by 3. 3 can go into 7 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. 1 is less than 3, so we're going to bring down the 2. 3 can go into 12 4 times. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. No remainder. So how long will each shelf be? 24. If I look for a label, I'm looking for something that I sort of label. I see 72 inches, so my guess is each board is going to be 24 inches. So you can pause the video right now and write this down as an example to help you as well in your solving. You can draw a line after your examples, and now put box 3. Now your turn. You're going to estimate like we did before and use any method to solve these 3 problems. 8,069 divided by 8. 7,364 divided by 4, and 2,856 divided by 3. So you estimate those out to see what ranges should be in between, and then solve them. So pause the video right now, and good luck. And here's a word problem for you. Decide whether you need an exact answer or an estimate, then find the answer. Carl's mother baked 62 mini muffins for Carl's class. There are 8 people in his class, including his teacher. About how many mini muffins should each person get? So notice how you need an exact answer and estimate, and then figure out the answer from there. So you can pause the video, read the problem again, picture what's going on there, and do your best to solve it. As always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to write them down or share those out. If you have any strategies that you use to help you be successful, please include those as well so we can share with the class. So thank you for another great lesson.